Hey there, everyone. You've just arrived at English Chapter, the place where learning English turns into an exciting adventure. And today, you're not just here to watch another video. You're about to step into a whole new world. If you really tune in and pay attention, this might be the moment that completely transforms your life. What I'm about to share with you, well, it's not something you'll hear every day. In fact, it might just spark something powerful deep inside you. Let me ask you something real. Are you honestly happy with the way your life is going right now? If tomorrow was your last day, would you look back and feel proud of what you've done so far? If that question hits a nerve and your answer is no, then this right here is your sign. This is your moment to wake up. Because here's the truth. Nothing in your life will change by accident, and no amount of luck is going to magically fix things. The future you dream about, it only becomes real when you make the decision to chase it. So stop hiding behind excuses. You've been stuck in that mindset for way too long. I'm too young. I'm too old. I don't have the money. I just don't have the time. Sound familiar? Let me tell you something straight. Those are just excuses. And excuses? They're just the lies we tell ourselves so we don't have to face the truth or take ownership of our lives. Do you want to know the real reason most people never succeed? It's not because fate is against them, and it's not because they're lacking intelligence or talent. It's simply because they don't act. They waste their energy complaining about their situation instead of doing something to change it. Now think about this. Do you believe people who made it to the top had it easy? Not at all. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. She was born into deep poverty and went through challenges most of us can't even imagine. People told her she'd never make it, but she didn't let their words define her. She pushed forward, stayed committed, and built her way to becoming one of the most powerful and inspiring figures in the world. So let me ask you, what's holding you back? The answer? Nothing, except the way you think. Close your eyes for a moment and let yourself picture the life you could be living. Just imagine it. You wake up in the morning in a stunning house, the kind of home you've always dreamed about. You glance out the window, and there it is, a sleek, luxury car parked right in your driveway. Your parents, they're smiling with peace in their hearts. Why? Because they know they're finally taken care of. You've given them the life they've always hoped you'd have, the life they worked so hard for, day after day, just to give you a better future. Now open your eyes. Does that dream seem too far away, like it's only for someone else? It's not. That future is within reach, but only if you're willing to do one thing. Commit to change. Your future is being built every single day by your habits. That's the truth, whether it's easy to hear or not. Let me be completely real with you. Your habits are either pushing you forward or holding you back. There's no in between. If you're spending hours binge-watching Netflix, endlessly scrolling on Instagram, or losing yourself in video games, then you're not relaxing. You're trading your future for momentary comfort. Time is your most precious resource. You can never get a second of it back. And here's what really sets successful people apart. They know how to make the most of their time. While others waste it, they're out there learning, reading, growing, and chasing their goals. Take a moment and really think about your parents. Your mother carried you for 9 long months. She gave up her sleep, her health, and even some of her own dreams, just so you could have life. Your father worked tirelessly, day in and day out, to keep food on the table. He made sure you had an education and every opportunity to succeed, even if it meant sacrificing his own comfort. Now, it's your turn. What are you doing to give back? Don't you want to see them smile, not just out of habit, but from real joy? Don't you want to give them the life they once imagined for you? Picture this, your mom's face lighting up with pure happiness as you hand her the keys to her dream home. Imagine your dad tearing up when you look him in the eye and say, "You can stop working now, Dad. I've got everything covered." And you know what? This isn't just about the money. It's about peace of mind. It's about giving them a life filled with joy, comfort, and the pride of knowing their child made it. But here's the truth. Success doesn't come for free. I'm going to say something you might not want to hear. Success demands sacrifice. It's waking up early, even when you'd rather stay in bed. It's choosing to work on your future when your friends are out partying and having fun. It means turning down distractions and saying yes to putting in the real work. There's an old story about a young man who was desperate to be successful. He found a wise mentor and asked him, "How do I become successful?" The mentor didn't answer with words. He led the young man to the beach, walked him into the ocean, and then held his head under the water. The young man struggled, panicked, and finally burst to the surface, gasping for air. That's when the mentor sent something unforgettable. When you want success as badly as you wanted to breathe just now, that's when you'll achieve it. So ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Now take a look at the people around you. Who's in your circle? Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? Because here's the truth. If your friends are negative, unmotivated, or always making excuses, it's only a matter of time before you start becoming like them. Success isn't just about how hard you work. It's also about the environment you place yourself in. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to grow, even when it's uncomfortable. And if that means walking away from toxic friendships, then that's what you need to do. Your future is far more valuable than anyone's opinion. And now, the most important thing I'll say today, you've got to believe in yourself. No one else is going to make your dreams come true for you. The world is full of doubters, haters, and people who love to point fingers. They'll tell you you're not talented enough, not smart enough, not strong enough. But you know what? Prove them wrong. Believe in your potential. Trust that you can accomplish anything you truly commit to. Because the truth is, you absolutely can. Now let's talk about something most people are afraid of. Failure. Failure isn't the end of your story. It's actually the beginning. Every successful person you look up to has failed more times than you probably realize. Take Michael Jordan, for example, one of the greatest basketball players in history. He was once cut from his high school basketball team. Just imagine that. Did he quit? Not even close. He trained harder, stayed later, and pushed himself further until he became a legend. Failure isn't something to fear. It's something to learn from. It's not a wall. It's a step forward. So embrace it. Learn the lesson. Then keep moving. And while you're chasing your goals, don't forget this. Take time for yourself. The world can be overwhelming. It's noisy, demanding, and always pushing for your attention. Social media, deadlines, responsibilities, they're all constantly pulling at your attention, demanding your energy. But let me ask you this. When was the last time you sat still, in complete silence, and truly asked yourself, what do I really want? You need time for yourself. Even just a few quiet minutes each day can make a huge difference. Sit in silence, meditate, reflect, breathe deeply, and know that's not wasting time. That's how you reset your mind. That's how you find clarity. Because if you don't make yourself a priority, then who will? And during those quiet moments, don't be afraid to speak to yourself. Yes, really, talk to yourself. Say it out loud. I am amazing. I am worthy. I am capable of doing incredible things. You're not just saying words. You're reprogramming your mind. Think of your mind like a garden. Whatever seeds you plant there will grow. If you constantly plant doubt, fear, and negativity, guess what? That's what your life will reflect. But if you start planting belief, confidence, and positive energy, you'll grow a life full of opportunity and purpose. Say it with me now. I am the best. I am unstoppable. I can achieve anything I set my mind to. Write those words down. Say them every single day. At first, it might feel a little strange, but over time, your mind will start to believe it. And once you believe it, you'll start living it. So stop feeding your mind with "I can't" and start nourishing it with "I can." Now let's take a moment to really see your dream life. Close your eyes and imagine it in full detail. Picture yourself in your ideal career, doing what you love and earning the kind of income you've always dreamed about. See yourself stepping into a beautiful home that you built through your own hard work and dedication. Feel the joy of standing beside the person you love, building a life together, exploring the world hand in hand. Now, open your eyes and understand this. Every great success story begins in the mind. If you can see it clearly in your imagination, you can bring it to life in reality. But don't get it twisted. Visualizing your dream is just the beginning. You still have to show up, take action, and do the work. Because here's the truth. When you control your mind, you control your life. Your mind is incredibly powerful. But if you don't take charge of it, it will run on autopilot. And often, that means fear, doubt, and negativity. Think about it. How many times a day do you catch yourself thinking things like, "I'm not good enough. I'll never make it. What if I fail?" The next time one of those thoughts creeps in, stop right there. Say to yourself, "No, I'm in control. I choose what I think." And then choose thoughts that lift you up. Choose positivity. Choose belief. Choose growth. Your mind is just like a muscle. The more you train it to focus on positivity and solutions, the stronger and more powerful it becomes. Let me tell you something you might need to hear right now. You are amazing. You already have everything inside you to succeed. The only thing that might be missing is your belief in yourself. Do you want a great job? You can get it. Do you dream of marrying the love of your life? Absolutely, you can. Want to build your dream home, explore the world, and live life on your own terms? Yes, you can do all of that. There's only one person standing in your way, and that person is you. So it's time to step aside. Let your own potential shine through. Start believing that you deserve success, happiness, and every beautiful dream you've ever held close to your heart. And remember this. Start small, but dream big. Big dreams can feel intimidating, like they're too far away to reach. But here's a little secret. Success doesn't happen overnight. It comes from consistent effort, one small step at a time. Want to get in shape? Start with just 10 minutes of movement each day. Looking to get better at English? Try picking up 5 new words each day. Trying to save money? Begin by setting aside just $10 a week. These may feel like tiny steps, but over time, they create real progress. Remember that old saying, "A journey of 1,000 miles starts with just one step." It's true. You've got to be your own source of motivation. Don't sit around waiting for someone else to push you forward. Stop relying on others to believe in you more than you believe in yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm proud of how far I've come. I'm putting in the effort, and every day I'm getting better. I've got this. You don't need anyone else's approval to go after what sets your soul on fire. Be your own biggest fan. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Tune into motivational talks, dive into books that inspire you, and follow the journeys of those who've already reached the goals you're chasing. The more positive energy you take in, the more you'll thrive. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before finally inventing the light bulb. And when someone asked him about all those failures, he didn't see it that way. He said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb wasn't just invented. It was built one step at a time, across 1,000 tries." So every night before you sleep, ask yourself, what did I do today that brought me closer to my goals? And what can I do differently or better tomorrow? Then act on it. Because at the end of the day, it's consistency, the daily effort that leads to real success. As you chase after your dreams, don't lose sight of what's already good in your life. Practicing gratitude shifts your mindset. It helps you see how much progress you've already made and gives you the strength to keep pushing forward. Try this. Every morning, jot down 3 things you're thankful for. It might be your loved ones, your health, or just the fact that you woke up with another opportunity to go after your dreams. That mindset sets the tone. All right, now it's time to go all in. This is the turning point. If you've stayed with me this far, it tells me something. You're serious about making a real change in your life. Right now is the moment where everything can shift. So pay close attention, because the words I'm about to say are meant to wake you up, stir something deep inside you, and ignite a fire that drives you forward. Stop settling for just okay. Why do we so often accept mediocrity? An average lifestyle, average effort, average outcomes. But let me ask you this. Were you really put here to live a typical, forgettable life? Or are you meant to build something extraordinary? Here's the truth. Every single day, you're faced with a choice. You can settle for less, or you can rise, challenge yourself, and demand more. Don't settle for just getting through the day. Set your sights on truly excelling. Stop telling yourself, "This is good enough." Instead, shift your mindset to "This is only the beginning." There's absolutely nothing wrong with having big dreams. You want the best car, a beautiful home, meaningful relationships? Then go for it. Chase those goals without holding back. Sure, some people might laugh at your ambitions. Let them, because the same ones who laugh today might just be the ones clapping for you tomorrow. The truth is, if you want something amazing, something truly worthwhile, you'll have to let go of something else. That's just how it works. Let's be real for a second. How many hours have you spent gossiping or chatting with people who bring no value to your life? It's time to cut that out. Use that time to do something that lifts you up. Read books that challenge the way you think. Sharpen your skills until you stand out. Invest in learning, in growing, in becoming the best version of yourself. Because here's the deal. Your life is a direct reflection of the choices you make every single day. From the minute you open your eyes in the morning, you're making decisions that shape who you're becoming. So ask yourself, are these choices moving me closer to my dreams? Or am I holding myself back? Make yourself a promise today. Choose growth, even when comfort is calling. Choose the path that leads to your future. Choose discipline instead of giving in to laziness. Pick courage over fear, even when it feels hard. Think you're already giving it your all? Think again. There's more in you. You have so much untapped potential. Every time you feel like quitting, push just a little further. When your mind says, "I can't," respond with, "Yes, I absolutely can." Here's the truth. Real growth doesn't happen where it's comfortable. It happens where it's tough, where it feels uncertain. If your dream doesn't scare you even a little, then maybe it's not big enough yet. Take the leap. Try things you've never done before. Be bold enough to fail, and fail big, because even in failure, you're miles ahead of the ones who never took the first step. And don't forget this, if you're always the smartest, the most driven person in your circle, then you're in the wrong circle. Surround yourself with people who stretch you, push you, and make staying the same feel uncomfortable. Time is ticking. Let's get honest. You won't be here forever, so stop living like you've got all the time in the world. Every second that slips away is a second you'll never get back. Picture yourself at the end of your life. Will you regret the risks you didn't take? The dreams you never chased? Start living like your time actually means something. Because it does. You're not too young. You're not too old. You're not too late. And the perfect moment you're waiting for? It's never going to show up. So start now. The perfect time? It's not sometime in the future. It's right now. You see people who've made it, and maybe you think, they just got lucky. But that's not the truth. They worked for it. They gave up comfort. They stayed consistent. And they made sacrifices to get there. And guess what? You can do the same. Start flipping the script in your mind. Instead of asking, why me? Start asking, why not me? Why can't you be the next big entrepreneur? Why shouldn't you live the life you've always dreamed about? Why couldn't you be the one who inspires millions? Stop doubting yourself. If other people have done it, so can you. And here's something most people don't stop to realize. You are not your past. It doesn't define you. It doesn't matter where you came from, what your bank account looks like, or how many mistakes you've made. Your future isn't tied to that. Your potential has no ceiling. Every single day is a brand new chance to reinvent yourself. You don't have to be stuck in yesterday's version of who you were. You can be stronger. You can be wiser. You can be better. All it takes is a decision, a choice to grow, no matter what. Stop blaming the world around you. It's not about your boss, your upbringing, or your situation. They don't write your story. You do. So take full ownership of where you are right now. And even more importantly, take ownership of where you're going. No more excuses. No more complaining. Just forward motion. Just action. Let your success do the talking. While everyone else is busy making noise, you stay busy building. Keep your head down, stay locked in on your goals, and stop worrying about proving yourself to anyone. Your results will speak louder than any words ever could. Remember, when the small dogs bark, the lion doesn't even turn around. Stay in your lane, stay powerful, stay focused, and don't underestimate the importance of the little wins. Every one of them counts. Did you wake up early today? That's a win. Celebrate it. Did you cross something off your to-do list? That's progress. Acknowledge it. Success doesn't come from one giant leap. It's built brick by brick through consistent small victories. Every step you take forward, no matter how small, is momentum. Honor that. Then keep moving. Now here's your final challenge. Make this personal. Don't just hear these words and move on with your day. Sit down and write it out. What are you going to start doing differently today? What habits will you change? What new goals will you set? This is your one life, your one shot to make it count. Don't waste it playing small. Dream big, work harder than ever, and refuse to settle for anything less than extraordinary. The world is waiting for you, to rise, to shine, and to light the way for others through your story. The life you've imagined? It's out there, it's real, and it's waiting for you. But none of it begins until you take that first step. Stop with the excuses. Stop waiting around for that so-called perfect moment, because it's not coming. Start now. Start today. Put in the work. Stay laser-focused. And whatever you do, don't give up. This path you're on, it won't always be easy, but I promise you, it will be worth it. Believe in your ability to do this, because I believe in you. Now get out there and make it real. Make it count. You're not just capable, you're unstoppable.